Back. It's your girl Candy K. Lynn,
And your boy Shout on Shout.
and it's time to
How did Tom Thibodeau win coach over there over Monty Williams? Pull up.
Mrs. Shaw. Questions of a lifetime that still need to be answered. I don't know, but what I do know is there is a conversation trending that's been trending on the internet, and it's time to have this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Monique Hicks, aka Monique the comedian, decided she had a conversation about women wearing bonnets. And the reason that she had the conversation is because COVID is now basically over in a lot of people's mind and people are resuming their travel. And as she goes through the airport, she's been traveling for years because remember, Monique has been on top for years. But there are new type of people traveling,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I say a new type because I don't care what y'all say, y'all ain't used to traveling because y'all would know y'all bonnets are inappropriate. Okay? So Monique addressed the conversation of as black women not taking pride in themselves any longer, going out of the house with bonnets on their head, going through the airport, going through TSA, where you have to remove your bonnet, sis, because if you got hairpins in your head, they're gonna pat you down because you're gonna go off when you go through the scanner. Okay? So they were mad. Girl, sisters was mad. Like they were mad about the comments that Monique made about them in their bonnet. What do you think about women in the bonnet?
Wow. Somebody was responding to something. I've been calling them bonnet bitches. I ain't got nothing for a bonnet bitch.
Explain what a bonnet bitch is.
A bonnet bitch is a bitch who wear a bonnet outside the house. You're a bonnet bitch. You're a bonnet bitch. I don't care who offended you. You're a bonnet bitch. That eventually come into my stand up. I can't stand a bonnet wearing ass bitch. I don't look at bitch. I don't give a fuck how fat your ass is. I don't care how cute you is. If you in the streets with the bonnet on, bitch, I can't respect you. Right? I can't take you to the red carpet. You gonna act the fuck up. Now that's who you are. That's who you are. But remember, you only can. You should only. You should only attract a certain man. And if you do attract me, I'm gonna let you know outside. Let me fuck. Let's keep it G, because you're a bonnet bitch. You're I'm not gonna say your level of intellect. I'm not gonna say your level of knowledge, but the way you carry yourself isn't what I saw growing up. Right? Now, most men might not equate life to learning the way I do. But my mama would never step outside with a bonnet on. So I would
My
never.
mama don't even sleep in no. Mama don't even sleep in no bonnet. She ain't
Okay.
never tied her head up at night because she thinks she
She
hates
never
it.
she never came outside with rollers in
No,
her head. She never
no.
stepped outside taking her school for makeup was done. So for me, a bonnet bitch is a little different. That's something I would never touch because that's something my mama would never do. So for me, of course, I'm not gonna fuck with it. And some women gonna say, I don't care. I can care less. You know how they said Monique went back. I'm not. I'm listen. Stepping on my platform as a comedian, I'm not done. I said what I said, right? I'm not because I'm gonna think about it before I said it. I'm not saying Monique did. I didn't feel like Monique was wrong. Y'all mad because Monique tell the truth. Y'all make us look like what people think we are. Now, me, I don't care what people think about me, but for so many people who are worried about what people think, because most of y'all are worried about what people think about us, you don't really change your behavior. You
Right.
stepping outside with a bonnet on, looking like a bonnet bitch.
And here's as a woman, as a black woman, um, professional black woman, working on, entrepreneur, I travel a lot on my own. On my own, a lot. First of all, you don't know who you're gonna see in the airport. You don't know who you're gonna see on the plane. You don't know who you're gonna see when you walk into the hotel if you stay in a decent hotel.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be trying to take a picture with your idol in a bonnet.
Some of them
Because
don't.
some of you are professionals. Some of you have professional jobs that's walking through this airport with your homegirls with these bonnets on their head. Okay? You do not want to meet your idol or your next job or your next contracts in the airport with a bonnet on your head and some house shoes. And oh, by the way, sis, they made Uggs that are for outside that are comfortable. You can wear a flop. Like I wear Jordan flops. You can wear what you call this? I get Crocs. I have Crocs. Like there are a bunch of shoes that you can wear in the airport. I'm not telling you to put on your heels and your makeup and come to through the airport the same way that you would go to the red carpet. But I am saying y'all look crazy. You should care what somebody say to you because you look crazy. And the rest of us do not want them labels and stereotypes attached to us because y'all got some PPP money and y'all got some stimulus money and now y'all can get on these Spirit flights and y'all can come in the airport acting crazy and fighting on these flights because that's what y'all doing. And this is a black one. These are other black women telling you this. What you do at your house is fine. Okay? And Silk by Sunny, that is a free plug. My classmate, she's another person who don't wear bonnets. She created a whole pillowcase line so you help us don't even have to sleep in a bonnet. Because your hair will be protected if you got a silk pillowcase. There is no purpose. Put a hat on. Everybody makes a hat. Put a hat on. You can look cute in a hat. Put you some earrings on and a cap on and baby, you gonna be cute. But somebody said y'all out here walking around in bonnets like they Louis Vuitton bucket hats. A lot of y'all craft. Make your own hats. Create your own hat line. Put on a turban. There are turbans. There are head wraps that are professional. But them bonnets look like you straight out of the ghetto. You rolled out of your bed and you came out your house. And some of y'all probably got crusted and still in the crack of your eye because I feel like if you didn't take your bonnet off, you ain't brush your teeth and wash your face.
See, if you didn't take your bonnet off, you brush your teeth or wash your face. That's really how you feel about it.
That's how I feel about it. So this comment says, don't see nothing wrong with wearing a bonnet, but you never know who you're going to see. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I love me a good head wrap. I love a good head wrap. A good head wrap is just, there's just levels of respect for yourself. And I'll take it even further, as you said, Mr. Shaw, about the way that you're raised. Obviously, y'all pull up at y'all mama houses like this. Because I saw comments on Twitter that stated that some of y'all have been raised better than this because your mama told you and your grandma told you don't go out the house looking crazy. And they told you to put on some clean drawers and don't have no drawers with no holes on them. Because if the ambulance got to come get you, my granny said don't go to bed with no drawers, no holes in your drawers. You won't have to go to the emergency room with them holy drawers on. You ain't never heard her say that?
I heard her say that.
I could never, in any of their lifetimes, either of my grandmas, Edna and Ruby, God rest their soul, could I have pulled up to their house to do anything with a bonnet on my head? Because they would have met me at the door and been like, you know what? You may need to go try again.
So people was raised wrong. Something I've been saying for a long time. I've been saying this for the past.
I don't think that they've all were raised wrong. Because some of their grandmas high step outside. Their grandmas ain't came out the house like that. This is these people who have decided they don't care what nobody say about them. I'm going to do stuff my way. I don't care what you say about me. All these people wasn't raised wrong.
When their grandma was raised wrong. I'm saying y'all was raised wrong. Y'all don't know no better. If you don't know no better, you was raised wrong. Just say it. Your grandma didn't know no better. Had nobody taught her. Because a lot of people.
But everybody wasn't raised like that. Because you know their grandmas was not pulling up outside. I mean, until this generation, how many people did we see in the store with bonnets on? In our neighborhood, especially. Who mama dropped them off? Who mama dropped them off at school with a bonnet on? When we
remember, grandmamas not grandmamas no more. Our grandmamas is grandma. Grandmamas be no. Okay, see, look, the age of our mama. How many people mamas was grandmamas at our mama's age? The grandmamas was 20, 22, 23, right? So they ain't taught them nothing, right? The mama was 23, the grandma was 35. Grandma not even 40 yet. She 15. She didn't have a baby, right? That's what I'm telling
you. But all these people ain't got grandmas that young.
Look, start at the top. Your oldest cousin. Start at the goddamn top. You finna piss me off.
Because they want to do stuff they way.
No, she don't know no better. Her mom.
No, she know better. She know better. She know better. She's no. And see, that's what I say. We cannot make excuses for people either.
Do her mama know better?
People choose people, but she does. Because if you've heard it before,
what you see,
and I get what you're saying.
Most people want to be like
you're saying
you just an aunt. You just an aunt.
I get what you're saying in that aspect, but I feel like as a woman,
look, think about her. That's the cousin. That's our. Think about it. So then think about the people who grew up around her. Think about them in that age range. That's them. Whether that's what they wanted to do, they didn't want to listen to nobody, or they didn't know no better. They fall in that area. Okay? And a lot of these people see their mama do something like she wanted to be her mama so bad. She didn't understand why she couldn't be her mama. Okay?
Do you I don't even know how to. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying in those regards. I do get what you're saying. But here's my message to women, right? Because I think that's the reason why Monique cleared her message up. When you have a platform, especially we don't like to be attacked. And I'm not talking about me, but I'm talking about people of color have a tendency not to want to be attacked. And that's what they feel like. People get a platform, they think they're better than us, they're attacking you. Sometimes we need to go back to those old words of wisdom. And some of this is just simply a word of wisdom. If you want to be perceived better, you need to do better.
Yeah.
I went to an HBCU. And let me tell y'all something. When I went to college, wasn't nobody showing up in no classroom with no bonnet on their head. When I was there. Wasn't nobody showing up in the lunchroom with no bonnet on their head. That's not what you did because you went to the university to elevate yourself to another level. So you should care what people say about you because you are working to be a productive person at another level. And what these women need to understand, you are traveling. You are getting experience. And getting your experience, it is cool to put on your sweats. It's cool. I go through the airport all the time with my sweats on and a t-shirt on. Y'all have businesses. Put your business name on your t-shirt. Wear your friend's t-shirt in the airport. Wear your tights. Wear your shorts. Everybody is fine with that, but you should not have on house shoes outside of the house. That's why they're house shoes. Okay? Get you some slides. Do not wear house shoes outside of the house. If ain't nobody told you before, Sister Monique done told you, Sister Candy Caitlin done told you. Do not go to your kid's school with your rollers in your head because you're embarrassing. And let me tell you what educators do. Run it back, ask me. We talk about you. And then we know why your kid's bad. And we not giving you no additional grace at that point because, well, you going to do what you want to do anyway. So do not do it. You are shaming your kids. And then you're also teaching your kids bad behavior. Because although they are ashamed of you, you've also taught them how to go out the house with rollers in their head. You taught them that. No, Monique doesn't speak for all black women, but Monique speaks for a lot of us when we say we don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's inappropriate. I think it's tacky. I think we should not come out the house with bonnets on our head. They were made to go to bed. And if your hair is still a mess, after you wake up, you probably need to take a few moments to comb it. That's what you need to do. You need to comb your hair. You need to put on a cap. Like I said, everybody makes a good cap. I have a variety of caps. Get you a good ball cap and put your cap on your head. Because hopefully you're not going into that city. What you going to do? Because unless you're flying in the middle of the daytime, you're going to have to change and get dressed anyway. Most of the time, you're not flying into the city going straight to the club because you got to put your bags down. You got to freshen up. So you still need to comb your hair. Or is it just me?
It's not just you. I don't know why.
Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, because I just gonna say I don't know why they step out like that.
The same thing for black men and do-rags. I don't want to see y'all out the house and y'all do-rag either.
My mom may never let me wear mine growing up, so I don't do it now. I don't even wear do-rag.
Exactly. I don't want to see y'all out the house and y'all do-rags either. It's tacky. Again, house.
Especially
that's house attire.
Pink ones.
It's tacky. We just saw a dude in the salad shop with a do-rag on his head. Like, sir, you could have took that off to come in the store. Why?
I think that's what women like. And maybe the generation of dudes like women with bonnets. So I don't know.
Obviously they do because they go out. Some of these dudes be in the airport with they chicks with bonnets on.
I be seeing. I don't believe in trying to control a woman, but I just feel like I shouldn't have to tell you what you like. Your ass cheeks shouldn't be out outside the house. Like if you got,
if we're going to the club, that's appropriate for that. Like we going to the strip club.
Oh, that's cool. Cause you go to strip club, everybody naked. Everybody naked. You ain't like the titties out. Lingerie, like if me and a girl dating, I don't even want to go. You can go. I'll meet you there. But I don't want to go and be seen with you like you my bitch and I let you walk around in lingerie. I don't know. It's not cute to me. Well, Gucci did it. Yeah, Gucci also pushed the bitch out the car. You want me to do that too? Gucci, here it is. And do nothing to me. I'm just using that example. Not use you as an example, Gucci. I ain't scared of no shit like that. It just ain't like, you want me to push you out the car, bitch?
And again, I think it says a lot. And I could just say that. And the comment is, so do we see how it's blown up on females, but men also wear the do rags? I agree,
I
but
feel like
I do feel like some comedians have already told them. Say that again.
I feel like if you was born on October 1st, you'll wear a bonnet outside.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you. You a whole lie. I feel like men should not wear do-rags. I feel like we should be having this conversation as a whole. I feel like we need to pull our pants up. As Mr. Shaw said, I feel like women, we need to dress accordingly. I think sexy is okay. I think women who are small can be sexy. I think big girls can be sexy too. If you are confident enough in your body to show your front roll, your back roll, your neck roll, and your thigh rolls, cheers to you, sis. But please put on beach attires accordingly. And I say that we were in Atlanta. April? I think we were in Atlanta in April. Listen, there's no beach in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay?
Why y'all wearing y'all bikinis?
Why?
Y'all walking around in y'all bikinis. It ain't no water.
In Atlanta. It's not appropriate. Had you had that same outfit on with your ass out in Miami, I'd be like, oh, she cute. Or in Cancun, or in Jamaica, or in the Bahamas, or on the cruise. She wasn't going to no pool party in Atlanta in April because it wasn't hot enough outside yet.
I tried to help.
No, it's Atlanta. So as you say, your woman shouldn't be going out the house with her ass cheeks out. Like there's a time and a place for everything. And you new age people want to believe that you can just do what you want to do and you don't care what nobody say. No, you are tacky. You are inappropriate. And I don't want my niece seeing your ass out because she don't think that's appropriate.
And that's what people, you know what? And that's why I don't be want to have my kids out because, growing up, I didn't go out because I ain't had no money. I wasn't going to be in a restaurant dining and dash and I wasn't how I raised. But the kids being there, mother effort this, mother effort, there's kids in here. There's kids in here. People don't want their kids to hear that. And I'm not going to say you're wrong if you turn around and say, can you stop cursing? But then again, they are out. So another table shouldn't turn around and ask them to stop cursing. You can't take your kids out. It's certain things I feel like.
But I have to take my kids out because this is a public place? And there should be a level of behavior that we should require of people. We shouldn't have to put rules up that say no twerking, right? We had a conversation a few months ago about them twerking at True Kitchen, putting your feet on the man's couch. We feel like he didn't have to curse them, but we felt like their feet shouldn't have been in the seat and they shouldn't have been twerking on the man's couch in a dining facility.
And that man that's a nice couch. I've been to that restaurant. It's very nice.
And that's what we're saying. There should be a level of appropriateness. This is not one part. We're not like speaking for the culture. We're speaking on from the elders of what's right and wrong. Some of y'all have learned that at home. Stop throwing everything you learned at home out the window and saying, we're going to go rogue. We're going to just do it our way. I'm grown.
I need a yeah and nay. Just quickly. Yeah and nay.
Yeah. So, that's my take on it. I'm not for it.
I feel appropriate. Both ways. Men should wear do-rags outside. No. But take it out, show y'all for what. You got it on, show your ways out. Show your braids out. Show whatever you got up on.
So what you put it on for if you're not gonna show me your ways? What you got your hair slayed for if you're not gonna show me how that hair flows?
Like that's just me. Like show it out. Don't be like that with it. Don't be afraid to show it out. Like it's yours. You need to show it out.
And I just think, like I said, I think we need to have a level of respect for ourselves. If we go back in history and we watch what African American people dressed like when they had nothing. These were people who, like, they marched in suits and ties, y'all. These black women walked in heels and stockings on.
Heels.
Black men had on 3-piece suits. Okay? You remember Bill used to come to Texas and I used to always be like, it is so... Like, he sat in the house with his 3-piece suit on all day long and his suspenders. What'd you say?
Middle of the summer.
Middle of the summer. Black people took pride in the way that we looked. Why do y'all think Easter Sunday is a big deal? Easter Sunday is a big deal because we took pride in the way we looked when we went out of the house. Your grandma didn't tie her hair up. Your great-grandma didn't tie her hair up. Some of your great-great-grandmas that were slaves, that's when they was walking around with their head tied up. Baby, we are out of slavery. We are not working all day long. We're not working out in the fields. Y'all have no reason to be walking around in your bonnets all day. I don't want to see it.
Say that.
And you better not pull up to my place of employment with a bonnet on your head either. You better fix your hair in the car.
Ooh, I done had some coworkers come in, take their bonnet off, throw it right by the micro. I said, yeah, it's pretty.
See? And there's a principal in Houston that has established rules for parents not to come. How do you want me to take you serious as a parent and you come get your child with a bonnet on your head and your house shoes on your feet in the middle of the day? You just got up. It's 1 o'clock. And that's all I'm saying about these flights. These are not people catching flights at midnight, right? If you fly like us and you fly Spirit, we may have a midnight flight. Okay? I literally may be getting on a plane at midnight leaving Dallas because Spirit flights leave out that time of the night. Most people flights don't fly at that time of the night. And let me tell y'all something. Us don't be on them 6 o'clock flights. Us don't be on them 8 o'clock flights. Y'all be catching flights in the middle of the day and you still got your bonnet on. Comb your hair, sis. Don't be coming out in your pajamas either. There's a difference between pajamas and sweatpants and yoga pants.
You don't know the difference. They don't know the difference. They just come out whatever they want.
How you don't know the difference? You buy them in different sections in the store.
They don't care about that.
You buy them in different sections of the store.
I'm going to put on what I want to put on. I'm going to wear what I want to.
I can't stand it. I can't stand. But you don't live in a world where you want to. So you still being judged. So at the end of the day, for all these people, I think that Monique had a message. Her job, unfortunately, people's job when they have a platform is to advocate for others. And it's also to deliver a message, as she said, in love when we are being inappropriate. And it's something that you're constantly seeing. And like I said, I've been traveling for years. This is new. This is new. We have not been seeing this in airports across the world. And you know what's funny? I didn't even have a bonnet on my head. Maybe I did. No, I had my turban on. I had my hair wrapped up. Nate looked at me through the phone. Mr. Shaw, he said, "What is that on your head?" And so when I think about these bonnets, okay, I think about kids because he's not accustomed to seeing what? Stuff on my head. Mm-hmm. And so our sister had one on her head and he did the same thing to her. We were not together. And he saw her and he's like, "What is that on your head?" This is a 6-year-old.
Yeah, his mama don't put none on her head like this. She got different hair.
Even in still, right? He was not accustomed to our hair being covered up either. Kids recognize things and get a pattern. That's what I'm saying. We're teaching a next generation of girls to go out the house in their bonnets. We're teaching the next generation of girls to show up at their kids' school with their bonnets on, with their pajamas on, to drop their kids off with their pajamas on. What if you in a wreck? Well, you don't want the people at the hospital seeing you with your dirty drawers on and no bra on and your pajamas.
At this point, I just want to live.
You just want to what?
You think Aerosmith gave a damn if you have on some dusty ass boxers? Nah.
But that's what old black people say. Do not be out the house like that. You don't want your boobs sagging. You don't want them people. You don't want that.
Candy, you going by old school parenting, mama. This is a new day.
So you think it's okay to walk around in pajamas?
I'm 1,000 years old. You know, I said old school parenting. I'm part of that old school. I don't, but these kids don't give a damn.
And their parents give even less of a damn.
Because their parents younger than me.
Can your kids come to your house like that, T?
My kids know better.
Exactly. And that's all that I'm saying. We're no longer that president. We cannot go to our parents' houses like that.
No dusty. Okay, we got to wrap it up.
It's time to go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you know she's going to talk.
Oh, yeah.
No, I wasn't. I was about to wrap up. It was 6:58. Y'all always do me bad. This is your girl, Candy Caitlin.
And your boy, Shawton Shaw.
And it's every week, every Monday here on DFWIRadio.com. We
pull up.
Until next week.
We out.
My girl sick, boy.